guys, I am Rebecca and these are my reviews and I have my November BoxyCharm for you. So I still have not subscribed to the deluxe version. This is just the regular version. I don't know, the deluxe is just really expensive, honestly. Okay, so anyway, this month the theme is Goal Digger. Like, you know, gold, but everything in here is all like gold and shimmery and beautiful, which I am a fan of. Okay, so the first thing in here is from CoverFX. CoverFX is not only cruelty-free, in fact, everything in this box is cruelty-free, and CoverFX is vegan. I don't know if all of these are vegan. Anyway, CoverFX definitely is. Okay, so these are glitter drops. Evidently, this is a limited edition made for BoxyCharm, or maybe just, you know, BoxyCharm picked up their limited edition, because you can get it other places on their website, and I think I saw it at, like, I don't know, Sephora, Nordstrom, somewhere that I was looking online. Anyway, this is not your normal highlighter. I do have it on highlighter style. I also have it on my eyes. This is glitter drops. Like, they're not kidding when they say glitter drops. The glitter in it is super fun and beautiful. It's not just gold. Let me show you. Okay, so you do have this dropper. A little bit goes a very long way. I'm like trying to get the smallest amount possible. So you see that tiny little drop, and it just comes out with these gorgeous shimmery. I hope that you can pick up on all of the glittery goodness that's happening on my hand right now, because it's so pretty and so glittery. And like I said, it's not just gold. Like, I can see some blue, maybe some pink even. So it definitely shows up like glitter on your cheeks, which I think will be so much fun for the holidays. You know, it's just, this is like glitter fairy princess. This is not just highlight, which I think is fun when you use it knowing what to expect there. Also, the actual feel of it is very much like a dry oil, so it doesn't feel greasy. It dries down really quickly. I have it on my eyes, like I said. I've worn it on my eyes several times now, and it doesn't smush all over the place or mess up the eyeshadow underneath. I have it on my cheeks. You could also just like put it in with your foundation if you really wanted like a full glitter face. You know, I mean, just a little bit to kind of add just a, you know, glitteriness. What I think would be wonderful, and I think I would do this more in the summer months, or maybe, you know, this holiday season, if I'm showing my shoulders, to add a little bit of glittery goodness over here on my collarbone, wherever you want to glitter. This stuff is awesome, and the tiniest bit goes a long way. It really does stick around, and it has a really nice texture to it. I kind of like that dry oil feel. Okay, the next thing in here is from Ace Beauté, Beauté? I don't know. Anyway, it's from Ace Beauté, and this is the Grandiose palette, which looks like this. Don't you love the packaging on this? I just think it's so pretty and fits with the theme very well. It's just lovely and grandiose, right? So the colors in here are quite lovely. They are definitely warm. I get a lot of warm toned palettes. I wish that I would get more cool toned, but I feel like everybody loves the warm tones. The colors are very pretty, and I am wearing them today. I have them all over my eyes. There are some mattes in here as well as some glittery shimmery types. The colors are pigmented, they're soft, they're easy to blend. They seem to last a good long while throughout the day, which is nice. Again, you know, I've had my box for a couple of days now, so I have been able to play with this, and I really, really like it. Let me just swatch a couple of the colors for you. This rose color is really pretty. It's pink, but it has like a bluish shift to it. Not really a shift, it's just like it's got blue shimmer in it, but it's not chunky at all. It's really, really pretty. Clove is this gorgeous coral shade. Cinnamon over here looks like it's going to be brown, but really it's quite orange. Once you put it on, it's almost like a burnt umber shade. And then Jasmine is a really lovely shimmery champagne color. So you can see on my fingers, they just, you know, really pigmented, really great colors. I'm gonna swatch them on top of my dry oil. Oh my gosh, whoa, that is intense. So you can see these are definitely some intense shades, but I find that they are not difficult to work with, because sometimes when things are heavily pigmented like that, they can be harder to work with, but I've really been enjoying this palette. The next thing in here is a set of brushes from Luxie. I love Luxie brushes. I have a ton of them. They're all fabulous. This is the Luminous Eye Set, and you can see all of the handles are a wonderful glittery gold, which is so pretty. I love the handles on these, and they're tiny brushes. These are meant for more of your detailed work. None of them are super dense. Like, I smudged my eyeliner with this today, and it worked fairly well. It's not my favorite smudging brush, but it does work really well. It also works well for, like, you know, just little areas if you wanted to do any sort of artwork, you know, things like that, or just get tiny detailed areas. You could use this, you know, for helping to conceal or whatever. And you've got, okay, so you've just got like a round one, and then a slightly angled round one, and then a fluffy one and an angled fluffy one. I did use all of them for the look that I did today. Basically, I used the round fluffy one to get just more in my crease. I used the angled one to mix the 3 different shades on the movable part of my eyelid. Like I said, I used this one to smudge my eyeliner, and then the angled round one I used to dab glitter on like the inside. I used the CoverFX drops on my inner corner and like kind of moving toward the center of my movable eyelid. So, you know, I think that these are handy to have because I don't have a lot of tiny brushes like this, so I think this set is neat. At first I was like, what am I ever gonna use these for? But once you start using them, you're like, oh, hey, I can do all these different things, and these do actually work really well. So anyway, that's a nice set of brushes. This is an eyeliner from JontéBlu. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, I've gotten eyeliners from JontéBlu before and did not like it. This one isn't bad though, I gotta say. Like, it's still kind of stiff. This is not a gel liner, which I'm so used to, that go on, they just glide on like butter. They're so creamy and fabulous. This definitely feels more like an old school pencil. But you can see, okay, so I swatched it right here, and you can see it definitely has glitter in it. And the glitter kind of, it's hard to tell because there's glitter all over my hand, but the glitter isn't super chunky, but it is definitely glittery in there. And when you smudge this out, the glitter actually shows up better. Like, you can, you know, like you draw, let's see if I can show you an example. Okay, so I've got this line on here, and then I'm gonna take this brush and kind of smudge it out a bit. Okay, so you've got the smoky smudginess, and then underneath, I don't know, can you see the glitter that remains in the line that I drew? Because it really is quite pretty, and I really do like it. So it's not as creamy as I wish that it would be, but I do like the way that it goes on. I like the look that you get. You do kind of have to be careful with it transferring though. I noticed sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it would transfer to my upper lid. When I smudged it, it was a little bit better, but as just a straight line, it definitely transferred a little bit. So like if you have oily eyelids and do have a problem with that, then this probably wouldn't work well for you unless you wanted it to do that. But you could use it like as a base. I don't know, maybe not, because it's kind of stiff. Anyway, it's kind of a fun thing. All right, and then the final thing that I have are these lashes from Lashaholic, and I do have them on right now, and I love them. The ones that I have are Instaglam. Oh, I'm getting eyeshadow all over everything I touch. They are just a really fun lash. They are pretty comfortable. I feel like I might need to trim them a little bit because they're kind of poking my inner eye, but for the most part, you know, they're very lightweight. They were easy to apply, and I really think they're so pretty. So this company does have some vegan lashes, and I believe that these ones are vegan. They also have real mink lashes, and they say that they are 100% cruelty-free, and they only take the mink hairs during natural shedding season. They don't hurt the animals, blah, 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 blah. I'm not there. I can't see how the animals are being treated. So, and I know people have different opinions on that. They are definitely not a vegan company, but they do have vegan lashes, and they claim to be 100% cruelty-free. So, you know, take that however you will. So everything in this box I have really enjoyed. I'm having a good time with it. There's lots of fun stuff, lots of sparkly things. I love all of the gold. It's going to be so much fun to play with this holiday season. But I also wanted to quickly mention some things from last month's box. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I love this stuff. I've been using it constantly. I've made a pretty big dent in it. I haven't decided yet whether or not I would repurchase this or go back to my julep cleansing oil, because I love that one, but I've really been loving using this. It's just so great. And the Pure palette, I don't really use these colors very much because the blushes are too pigmented, like I was saying earlier about eyeshadows. They're so pigmented that it makes them difficult to use. But these are nice as highlighters, and I love these eyeshadow colors. I just think they're so pretty and so much fun. And then somebody had asked me how the Crown palette that we got I think it was in July maybe that we got this one, how this one compared to this month's palette. So let me just show you. The color scheme is similar, but they're definitely different palettes. I mean, you have different colors going on, and I love this palette. To me, I feel like this one is more of a usable palette. That's just me and my color schemes, but I do really like this one. I like the layout of it. I like the big pans like that. I just really love the colors in this, and I think quality-wise, the Crown palette is just as good as the Ace Beauté one. I think they are equally pigmented, blendable, creamy kind of wonderfulness going on. So anyway, if you have any questions about past boxes, this box, whether or not I've continued to use the products, the mascara from last month, the IT Cosmetics one, I gave to my sister. I just asked her if she's been using it. She says she loves it. So there you go. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you check out the description box. It will have all sorts of information in it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!